Good morning, beautiful people. I am going to be walking you through the planning stages for our expository paragraph. This is going to be the output for our lesson on week 4, lesson 1. And I know it's been a while since we've written an expository paragraph together. And so what I decided to do was remind us how we go about doing one of these. So you can watch this video, write down what I write down, and then use what I write down to help you with your paragraph. Your paragraph should not look exactly like mine, but it can look similar, okay? So you're not just copying what Ms. Tolson wrote, but you can use what Ms. Tolson writes down in my plan to help you write your paragraph. So as long as you're not copying exactly, you're going to be fine for this. All right, so the first thing we need to do is read the prompt. Remember, we need to think about the read, think about the think, and write about the write. So this is what we're actually writing about. So we're going to write a paragraph explaining whether tough love works to change behavior. So this word whether tells me that I need to choose a side, right? So in other words, does tough love change behavior? Okay, so now let's go back and let's think about the read and let's think about the think and find some words that we can borrow in order to make our paragraph sound really smart. So the quote says, "I don't think Helen's worst handicap is deafness or blindness. It's your love and pity." So love, pity. Tough love, so I'm going to write down the word tough. I think that could be a good one to borrow, is love that is expressed in a strict way. Remember, strict is like, if you're being strict, if a teacher is strict, they don't let you get away with stuff. They're going to give you demerits for the things that you need to get a demerit for, making sure that your shirt's always tucked in, making sure, they're not going to let you get away with the little things. Some of y'all would describe Ms. Tolson as being pretty strict, and that's okay. I'll take it. So now here, we have our question. This is what we're writing about. Does tough love change behavior? Okay, and our words from bar are love, pity, tough, express, and strict. And I'm going to cross out that word pity because after looking at my borrowed words, I don't think it actually works for this prompt. Okay, so now that I have this, I'm going to keep it close by and I'm going to move to my single paragraph outline. If you would like some bonus points on your assignment, you can send me a picture of your single paragraph outline that you wrote down. Now I know you might not have a printer at home, so you can't print this out, but you don't need a printer. All you need is a sheet of blank paper. It could be notebook paper, it could be white paper, it can be construction paper. I 0% care what kind of paper you're writing this down on. But if you take a picture of your paragraph, your outline for your paragraph and send it to me, I will give you 5 bonus points on this assignment. And everyone loves bonus points. So we need to start with our topic sentence. And in our topic sentence, we need to make sure that we address the prompt and use one of our borrowed words. And I'm going to use the word express. Remember, express means to like show. So when we care about someone, we can express, there's my borrowed word, those feelings in a variety of ways. Variety means like a lot of different types. in a variety of ways. So we have our topic sentence. yes, right? Now we need to give that reason. And I think that yes, tough love can change someone's behavior. So we could say one way equals tough. Oops, I misspelled tough. Let's fix that. Tough love. One way equals tough love to help someone change. Now I'm trying to think of an example where someone used tough love. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Back up. We need a definition first. So I think that tough love, I'm going to combine those and I'm going to define that. But I don't want to just copy down this definition because I need to put it in my own words. So tough love equals. Now remember, when I'm turning this into a paragraph, I'm not going to use that word, that equal sign. I'm going to turn it into words. But for my outline, I don't need to stress about making it into a full sentence yet. So tough love equals, let's see, love that is expressed in a strict way. So tough love is when you, I'm going to say don't give up. And you show feelings maybe through discipline. Okay. Now my example, can you think of an example in The Miracle Worker where Helen experiences some tough love? We know she doesn't give tough love from James or from her parents, but Annie, we know, cares about Helen, and she cares about her enough to teach her, right? So Annie in The Miracle Worker, now in my paragraph I would write that out, but because it's my outline, I don't need to stress about that. Annie in The Miracle Worker, she slaps Helen to get her attention and teach manners. As a result, Helen is able to eat with spoon and fold her napkin. Great. Now let's go back through for our conclusion sentence, and we're going to circle some of those important words and combine them to write our concluding sentence. I'm going to say the word care was important, change, tough love, teach, and I think I don't have the word change in this sentence, but I think this definitely shows change. So I need to come, oh wait, I already have change. I don't know if I can think of one for number 4, but that's okay. I can write a sentence with care, change, tough love, and teach, okay? Tough love, when used correctly, right? It's not enough just to be tough, right? If you're just mean to someone and hit them all the time, that's not tough love. That's just being rude and abusive. But, you know, Annie doesn't slap Helen all the time. She just slaps her to get her attention. Now, I don't know that that was the best teaching method. I would never slap a student, right? Of course, I'd get fired if I did, but you know what I mean. In this case, I think it actually worked. So tough love, when used correctly, can teach someone to change their behavior and show them you care. Beautiful. All right, so now we need to take this and we need to turn it into a paragraph. So I'm gonna write my paragraph on the back of this paper. It's good. I don't have lines, but that's okay. Okay, so the first thing I need to do is I just need to write out my topic sentence. Now your topic sentence cannot be the exact same as mine. You can use that same word express if you want from our borrowed words list. You just need to change around the words. Okay, it could be the same ideas, but different words. When we care about someone, we can express those feelings in a variety of ways. All right, topic sentence done. One way to show someone you care is by helping them change through an act of tough love. Now, make sure you notice I didn't just say one way equals tough love to help someone change. I took those same ideas and I made them into a different sentence. Okay? Now, we need to define tough love. Tough, oops, I misspelled it again. Love means not giving up on someone. Not giving up on someone and teaching them to do the right thing through discipline. Okay, let me move this up. For example, Annie in The Miracle Worker. So notice I actually wrote it out and not just wrote TMW. Slaps Helen at the breakfast table She slaps Helen at the breakfast table to get her attention. And teach her manners. Ooh, you can't see that. See, this is why it's better to actually teach in person, because y'all in class would have told me, Miss Tolson, I can't see that. And teach her manners. Okay? Now my next sentence, Helen is able to eat with a spoon and fold her napkin. As a result, Helen is able to eat with a spoon for the first time and even learns to fold her napkin. Tough love, when used correctly, can teach someone to change their behavior and show them you care. So tough love, when used correctly, can, what did I say? Teach someone to change their behavior and show them you care. All right, so let's read our whole paragraph. When we care about someone, we can express those feelings in a variety of ways. One way to show someone you care is by helping them change through the act of tough love. Tough love means not giving up on someone and teaching them to do the right thing through discipline. For example, Annie, in The Miracle Worker, slaps Helen at the breakfast table to get her attention and teach her manners. As a result, Helen is able to eat with a spoon for the first time and even learns, I misspelled learns, to fold her napkin. Tough love, when used correctly, can teach someone to change their behavior and show them you care. I think we wrote a pretty darn good paragraph, okay? Now, are you using this exact paragraph? No. Can you use the same ideas that Miss Tolson used? Of course you can, right? Just please don't copy this exactly. If you copy this exactly, I'm gonna have to give you a 0 on it, and I don't want to give you a 0 on it, okay? If you get stuck while writing, come to office hours on Monday or Tuesday, and we can work and write it together, just kind of like we did this. All right, friends, I hope that helped. And as always, I love you, be good, have a wonderful day.